Okay, finally starting to build. And like I said, I'm the modern off-gridder. Yeah, I use air tools, hell with that hammer, and all that stuff, cutting salt and cutting the wood by hand and all that. I'm too lazy for that. Got my air compressor out, generator out. This is a deal I got. I actually got 2 of these bundles. I think it's written on here somewhere. Thought I've seen it. Oh, right there. I got them for, I think it was about $1.30 a piece. They're 2x4 by 10s, and of course, you know, as you can see here, I got some damage ends, some cracks here and there, stuff like that. So it was discounted. And of course, that's the plywood. It's 3/4 inch tongue and groove plywood that I had for the first cabin I was going to build, and it got put on hold. Well, whether I had it covered up, but still it seemed like the water got through the tarps and everything, and swelled up the first 4 or 5 sheets. And this is going to be a workshop floor. It doesn't have to be perfectly smooth or anything like that. So if I can use those, I'm going to. You know, since going to waste, I think I paid like $16 a sheet for those. And if I can't use them, I did bring down the rest of them. I only need 5 sheets for the floor here, so I'm going to use those. All right, here was the roll top door I was talking about. It's chrome on one side for the exterior and black cover rubber for the inside. I have those. I mean, that I'm going to be putting on this side over here so I can drive the mowers in. These are extra windows that they gave me for cabin number 2, which they're not going to be put in. Their windows are just not, they're only one single pane, and I have regular double pane Anderson windows that I bought at the auction that's going to go in there. So these 2 are going to go on the front, and I also bought at the auction a exterior door with glass in it like that. So that's going to go on the front. And that's all they need as far as doors and windows and the garage door. Like I said, I got all my tools out. My Ryobi set. I got nails. Time to start doing some building. When I go over and start putting it together, I'll do some more clips in it. Like I said, I don't do how-to videos. You can maybe get a rough estimate on how I do it, and you know, learn from there, or pick up a few things from there. Sorry about that, but I just don't want to lead anyone in the wrong direction of doing things. But time to get some work done. You guys take it easy, and I'll bring you back here soon. All right, getting started. You see what my help's doing. Thanks help. Y'all appreciate it.
You're welcome. I have a rig in my hand.
Alright, I hope that one ain't too bad. See if I can get it where it's going in the opposite direction. I've got my my 10-footers in. And now I could have went on 16s, but at 10 feet, 16, I would have used maybe 1, maybe 2 less 2x4s, but I want to make sure I got strength. Even though I got 3/4 inch tongue and groove going down, I want it where I can make sure I'm able to drive on this thing with the ride mower, and it's going to handle some weight and everything. So I'm just doing them on 12s, and that's just a little extra insurance. But I'm getting ready to put these in. Can you bring me the camera stand? Yes. And then I'm going to do them in 2 frames because I don't have 16-foot long boards. So I'm going to build 2 subfloors and join them together. Now, I don't know if I stated on camera or not. I don't think I did. Now, how I leveled this and squared it is just by using these 10-foot boards and a couple 8-foot 2x4s in a level. And I've got to be honest with you, I've got it within, from point to point, within 1/4 of an inch from point the point. This is 266 inches, 266 and a quarter inches. So I definitely gotta give myself a pat on the back for that. So very shocking, but it all came out pretty good, pretty level, pretty square. And now everything else should come out level and come out square as I'm going along. Okay, let me get to work. I'll set this on the tripod and let you see me hammering these in, and then we'll cut it. And this way the tape ain't too long and too boring. You got it? You got this all under control?
Yep.
You know what you're doing?
Yep.
Okay. Well, at least somebody does. All right. I need you to help hold this up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold this first. I'm gonna hold that board up.
On the line, on the line.
Next one. Hold that one up, Joe. Okay, okay. Hold that up like that. Hold that. Put it in there, yeah. Hold on.
Alright, I'll grab that thing. See, that one's good. Thanks, it's mine.
First frame done.
Howard?
Here you go. Right.
Oh, these.
I'll just stick it right in the middle of this.
Oh yeah, I remember when we had to move these. We had to
No,
move
these
them.
were heavy ones. No, there was light ones and then there was heavy ones.
Slide right in the middle. Right in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, middle. There you go.
That's going to be your workstation?
This is half of it. Pretty good.
That one's the weak points here.
That one.
Yeah.
Why is it just that one?
Oh, it's going to be over there.
This one's strong. Did you just feel like something to do that stuff?
I can. That's what I might do.
Like a brick or something under it?
Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, this is why I say I don't do how-to videos, because a lot of times I don't do it right myself. As you go across these two, you got a support in the middle. It takes a lot of pressure off and a lot more support on the floor when you got them down to 4 foot apart. Now this is an 8 foot here, here, and here. And of course, I don't know if I can get this on camera or not, but when I go to step on it, it sinks down. And that's not too strong. So what I'm going to do is leave this thing right in place. I'm going to dig out around it. I'm going to put another block, because I have extra block here, and take care of that problem now. I'm going to come across here. I'm going to put one in the middle of there, one in the middle of there, and then I'm going to put a 2x4 from there to there, and that'll give it an extra support. That should take care of it. I know here I'm talking with my camera and moving it around. It sucks, but I know. Things happen. But this is why I don't do how-to videos, because like I said, I'm always doing something the wrong way, but at least I do know a problem when I see it, and you know, come up with a solution. So I know I got to put 2 more bricks in there, and then most likely I'll be putting in 2 more bricks in there and there. All the rest of them are only, that makes everything only a 4 foot span at the maximum, no matter what direction you go in, what angle you go in, and that should give it plenty of support with the 2x4s. Now if they was 2x6s, 2x8s, I wouldn't even have to put anything in, but 2x4s is what I have. That's why I put them in 12s instead of 16s, and that's why I got to put more supports in. All right, let me get back to work and fix my screw ups. All right, just figured I'd show you. You know, no one's perfect. I'm close to it. I know I am, but no, no one's perfect, and it's better to fix your mistakes as you're going along than have to come back and crawl up underneath there, which my fat buddy getting up underneath there. All right, till next time, let me get some work done. All right, I almost forgot to show you how I fixed it. I've got those half blocks, and then of course I had some other flat box blocks. Can't talk today. That one I just couldn't get underneath of, and I just put a 2x4 underneath of it. It's propped up on gravel and got a vapor barrier on it. It should be fine. It should last at least 6 months. Who knows? Anyway, the rest of it's all supported. We already got these tongue and groove down, and as you can see, perfectly flush all the way down. As far as being square, perfectly flush going all the way up, being square. So only thing I didn't account for, these sheets are 4x8. So I think I'm going to come up like an inch short up here, but you know, I'm really not going to worry with it, because once I build the wall on here, that's going to make up for the you know, it's going to give me 3 and a quarter, 3.5 inches So it'll cover that 1/2 inch or inch or whatever that I'm going to be short. Now, of course, I got more. I'll have leftovers if I wanted to, but I'm not going to try to put an inch strip all the way up there. So it's good. It's getting there. Like I said, everything's supported. There's no more wobbliness in the floor. I can actually walk on things, and it's solid. So no more of that bouncing that I had because I didn't have supports underneath there. You can't not go 8 feet with a 2x4 and expect it's going to have any kind of strength, especially to hold my big fat ass on. But it is what it is. It's getting there. I should have this done. I'll add it to this video. I should at least have the deck done today. I've been doing other things around the property. It needs my attention, so it gets me pulled away. But it's starting to look good. So let me get some more and I'll put it on here and we'll wrap this video up. We're okay. I finally, between me and Bob and getting everything else done around here, he's putting tools away, calling it a day. It's not supposed to rain, so let's hope it doesn't. The deck, everything came out pretty good. Apparently, now I've never worked with the tongue and groove, but I know it's exactly 10 feet, 16 feet corner to corner, because you get exactly 8 foot on the length of a 4x8 sheet. But on a tongue and groove, you wind up losing. So that came out screwed up, but I'll trim that in right before I go to put the wall in. But it totally came out square all the way down. I had to nudge a little bit here because, like I said, I was only off of a 1/4 of an inch compared to it for all this, so that wasn't really too bad. So, but it all wound up fitting. All came out good. I don't know if I said it or not, but I had some of the wood get damaged up there, even though I had 2 tarps over top of it. And of course this swelled up, but that's fine. Toolboxes and stuff like that will probably go in that area. And they got a door here, so I'll put a mat down. They ain't gonna hurt nothing. But everything else is fine. All pretty much sealed. And got trim to do. So next step will be building the walls. I'll build the back wall. That's just a solid wall, no windows, no nothing. And decide on my height. Because I'm just gonna come with a slanted roof. 30 degrees, 22 degrees, whatever kind of degrees it is, I don't know. Whatever I feel like doing. Back wall might be about 7 feet tall. Front wall might be about 9 feet tall. So whatever the difference is between 10-foot span. And then of course, like I said, this way I can just match up to that all the way down. So the back wall will go up first. Then this side wall over here will go up next, because that's again, that has nothing, no windows, no doors, no nothing. So those two will go up, and then I'll finagle the building the door over here, and then building the front wall. The front wall gets 2 windows and a door, and this left side over here just gets the roll-up door. So that's where we got to today. It's been a long day. Well, not too long. It's just going from here going to there, doing odds and ends. And like I said, see how that is totally vapor buried underneath of it. And like I said, when I go to put the siding on, the metal siding, it will go straight to the ground. Straight to the ground, straight to the ground. And then the gravel up to it. Now I'll probably stay about 1 inch from the ground and just fill it up with gravel from there, and all the way down. And that'll allow, so if I take it straight to the ground, in the ground, then the water's going to settle right there and rust the whole bottom out. This way I'll be 1 inch off the ground. Even though it's got gravel up to it, it still allows the water not to pool underneath of it. So alrighty, that's it. Call it a day. you guys take it easy. We're just going to finish up cleaning up the area here, and then I have to go in town, take my daughter to cheerleading practice. So it's all good. Take it easy. Until next time, see ya.